Yo, welcome back to Tales of Arc, and if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Genshin Impact, episode 5, I believe. So we're continuing our journey in Sumeru. So we learned about the world tree, Ilmasil. They say it's a downward tree, and I asked if, wait, do they mean it grows down, up to down, or does it mean it's like underground? But yeah, and that Tighnari's had a secret duty of guarding or protecting the nation of Sumeru, which is why he became a forest ranger, because it's like same goals, kinda, and that he can cover his duty as guard. What the hell am I trying to say? I'm like trying to say something, but I don't know the word for it. Like he's doing one thing, but he's doing something as a cover. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ. Me and my words.
Work means you gotta walk the walk.
I'm so bad with words.
No, I mean literally. I need to search high and low.
Like sometimes when I edit and I listen to myself talk, I'm like, Jesus Christ. What are you trying to say? Couldn't you just say this to make it make more sense than what you're like actually what you just said? It's because like I talk really fast and I can't like process what I'm trying to say or trying to mean. So it makes it confusing. Especially at the spur, oh god, in that frame. At the spur of the moment, it's like I can't really think that well, or can you really think well? I guess you can, right? It's like you can't see faster. Oh, we already went through this, okay. Come on. Hurry up. Yeah. We see the cuddly thingy. The seed. Looks like the seed from Breath of the Wild. What are they called? Curry? Where's that Yu-Gi-Oh card? Katakuri? It's like the gear. I forgot where it's like some gimmick where their total attack and defense always equal a certain amount. Kind of like Trick Stars, they always equal 2,800 if you add their attack and defense or something. There's something like that. And then he has the magic power of fourth wall breaking, fading it to black.
There's no way we can get her to eat. Huh? What?
Yeah, we did all this yesterday, and then I fast traveled to see if I could, and I could, so. Alright, let's continue though.
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
There must be a logical explanation for all this, or we're tripping. Relax, Paimon.
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Did you think, is it possible we got Sword Art Online? We're like in the dream world? No, wait, is that like Inception? I haven't watched that movie, but I heard it's like a dream within another dream, and you're incepting that dream by changing the dream or something. It was like some gimmicky reverse thing that you reverse, you know? No. This is like a new area? No, I don't think it is.
Wow, this place is huge.
I wonder if you can come back here.
There's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out.
I believe you're not supposed to use lightning for the mushrooms, right? So oh, they don't drop anything, so it doesn't matter. Bouncy mushroom. You will sometimes find bouncy mushroom of this sort in Sumeru domain. The reason for which these mushrooms are not one of the Trilushana creatures are unknown, but must be quite fascinating indeed. Isn't it the same? Oh. I remember you got put lightning on it. Oh crap, I choose the worst character to apply lightning. Now I wait. I wish you could aim it. Alright, F it. So, oh, there's a thing. I'm stupid. So I'm supposed to go that way. Or the expiration in me wants to go this way. Like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to come back later. You would sometimes find primeval Rosen and seal path that corresponds to them within domain in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval Rosen within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. So... oh, okay, so it lights up. There's a chest right there. I came from that way, so this way. Alright, another chest. I don't see another stone though. Should probably kill this guy. And this. Oh, there's more of you guys. What's that? Is that like a fast travel portal? So is there really no seed here though? Okay, I can't climb that. So what are you? Oh! You make me fly up. Or are you flying me back? Oh, well. What's this? Oh, it's like corrosive. Okay. So this is probably gonna take me to the... oh, never mind. What the... I should have finished. Damn it. I was under... I assumed that this was gonna take me to the other stone. Oh, I can't believe I just screwed myself over like that. Unless this takes me to the stone, but it's just in the... because this looks nothing... it's not going to, isn't it? Like, I should be optimistic, but I'm feeling pessimistic about this. Like, there's no... maybe I've spoken too soon? Oh, okay, never mind. I was wrong. I'm so happy to be wrong. Oh. It's just taking me places.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Is it like perspective? Oh. Damn it, Hazel, your head. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's supposed to look like this door. I feel like it has something to do with this though, right? What's this? It's yellow. Oh. There we go. That looks so bad. What is that? 720? 360p? Bro. This is like a backdrop. It is. Wait. What? It's a picture. Wasn't this outside? Jesus, this really is Inception. For anyone that watched Inception, tell me if I'm right or wrong. I kind of feel like this is from the little I know of that movie. Oh, I could just use that. Jesus.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place? Plotting? You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Once again, I didn't bring ice with me. GG. This sucks. Oh.
Let's sweeten the deal. Just like we rehearsed.
Come into the circle. Oh. I honestly really hate the cooldown for the characters. Oh, he's in his stupid hyper mode. And why didn't I bring ice? I didn't think I'll fight him again.
Boba, get them. Huh? Why can't we beat this guy?
Oh, we're supposed to lose.
We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Cause he's fake. He's an illusion. We're within his. We are within a dream. Within the dream.
Though you may have managed to avert countless
So I wonder if this is our memories or something.
your good fortune was
Like
bound to end.
he manifested because of our memories of
You
it.
realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here. I still must find my sister. Well, first one.
Your sister.
Okay.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness darkness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon.
I mean, if I was him, if I was Aether, what is this? I spent like, I don't know. How long have we been traveling? 4 years or whatever? Or 3 years? I spent 3 years to just give up like that. Like, I have fully invested in this. So, if she feels that way, by the time I get to her, she better say it. Because I'm not stopping till I get to that point. Unless she tries to kill me. At that point, I don't know.
The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
A lot of shit talk for some guy that just got his ass whooped.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
Oh, cutscene? Please? Or are we just waking up? What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there. But I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here.
What are you talking about? She's like literally
There
right
she is.
there.
Quick, let's
You're
see what she's
flying.
doing.
How did you miss that?
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
I kind of zoned out.
Are you okay? That's really not like you.
Is Summer all about being drug induced or something?
Anyways, we can talk about this later. We
To
better make
reach, like,
sure
the
she's
dream
all right
realm?
first. Whoa, wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
After giving the semi-conscious Hypatia some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
You gave Hypatia the letter from Tainari. Is it loading?
see.
Okay, that took a bit.
So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
It was brought by the
I was
Teletubbies.
kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
I mean, that sounds really wrong. I need to get my minds out of the gutter.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Kind of like a cabbage.
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
You tell Hypatia and Paimon everything that happened after entering the cave.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange...
That's
name?
writing.
Isn't that a little too
Yes.
crazy to believe?
That's exactly what I just said. We went over this. I literally just fade to black to tell you about the situation when I just saw it happen like 10 minutes before the fade to black moment. Why are you retelling me what I just told you that I just saw? Whoever, I hate how they wrote Paimon like this. It's so fucking stupid. It's so annoying. I know, I get so mad over it because I feel like it's just wasting time. Like, I'd rather have some interesting dialogue between Paimon and the Traveler and not just Paimon baby birding us and just, like, chewing up dialogue that just happened. And then her, like, bird feeding us, mama bird feeding us back into our, shoving chewed up dialogue down our throat or some shit. Like, come on. It's annoying.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here.
Like, they didn't have to put any of that. They could have just tell Paimon and say, oh, that sounds crazy. Instead of, hey, are you telling me that all that happened, you saw this little creature and all that? That sounds crazy. Like, come on. You didn't have to repeat it.
You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
They ran away.
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
Sounds like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Make some food by the fireside. What's this, though? Of course, there has to be fire. You cook up some dishes over the fire.
All done. Let's use the empty box that
Everything
Tainari
is
gave us
fine
since we already washed
as the
it.
world is burning.
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Food that you have specifically prepared for Hypatia. The box contains sweet madame, or is it madame? And radish veggie soup. You hope Hypatia will like it. I love soup. After a delicious meal together, you tell Hypatia about connecting with Irminsul.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
Well, to be fair, Is it like easier for vision wielders? Or people who can manipulate the elements?
You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power.
Bro, these people are wild. They're on drugs.
Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
I think I understand.
Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul
At
in
the
the first
sneeze.
ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions.
Damn, she knows more than Tainari.
Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit-born Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Question then. Because I know this is spoilers, that voice crack, for the future of Sumeru, because we'll be fighting a giant robot or Megazord or something. Does the Megazord or mech not exist and it's actually in the dream world that we fight the Megazord? Right? I feel like that would make sense, right? It would be weird if a Megazord is just out and about. Unless, I guess, no, there's no way it can be like part of some guy's vision. Like, Fischl can summon Oz. But imagine if a vision holder can just summon a giant ass mech. That'd be crazy. And
Whoa.
cool.
You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
I guess the pursuit of knowledge is really... She's really, what's the word? Or the phrase? I guess she's go hard or go home, right? This is all she wants to do. For the greater knowledge. Kind of like the truth from alchemists, huh?
Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself.
Yo, the chunky small boy is pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. Cuter than, well, I haven't played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Well, aren't they all like thin looking twigs that gets crucified or something? Or put on a penis stick figured or something? So, cause I've seen gifs of that.
That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
I bet she'd be like, it's way, well worth it.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
You know, hearing the word dream so often, it's making me think of that one movie. What is it? Dream Within a Dream? What is it? Where the mom and dad got turned into Teletubby looking things. And then the kids have to go save them. Weren't they also in the movie Shark Girl? No, it's a Shark Boy and Lava Girl. And they were also in another movie called Number One or something, right? Where they're like these Halo people that are in the game. What are they? Do they know the director? It's weird that those two keep being in the same movie, unless they're like entirely way different people. And I'm just wrong, because I don't watch a lot of movies, so.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
What?
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do.
That's weird. Why?
The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Arenara? The hell's that? It was a big chaotic mess.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming.
Well, that sucks.
I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean?
That she wants the world to forget her? Or she feels bad that the world has forgotten her?
If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
You know what that means? She needs more drugs. Thanks, Hypatia.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
You continue chatting before settling down for a good night's rest.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alright. Oh, it's like, is there no faster way? I guess I just go this way. Jump up, please. Jesus. I can never get used to these anchor thingies. Oh, I can go here. I bet I could just been petty and just fast travel here and just get there quicker. Also, I'm looking for chests. Oh, it's a star right there. It's probably in the cave or something.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem?
So what, you want me to give up and let the forest just go rotten?
As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
How about you do my job, and then I'll go.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining.
What?
We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
I feel like, from what little I know of this guy, from what he told me, he declined because he said... What's that in the distance? He declined because he said that he wanted to protect the forest and deal with the withering. I mean, it's his way of slowing it down before it gets any worse. Yet this ass kisser on the left side keeps like, oh, you should join. This is a bigger thing than what you're doing. I don't know the word. And then this old guy's like, we need to know his reason. When he said that he rejected it multiple times, and then he gave his reason. Also, he said the city would be too busy and noisy for his ears.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravata
flattery.
have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort. And now he requires your assistance.
Okay.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
What's with that look just now?
Once you've arrived in Sumeru City,
That's
that is.
sus. Why did you guys have to look at each other like that? What were they scheming? What are they plotting? Oh my god. Are the school people the villain for this chapter, this act? Because that was this chapter. That looks sus.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer.
Oh,
as of
okay.
now.
That's really sus.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Hey, touche.
Tainari, but you...
Shut the hell up.
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Look at this ass kisser over here. Tainari showed Sparta kicked him off this treehouse. Oh, that side look. Look at them! Stupid ass posse ass bitches. My bias hatred, it knows no bound.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia.
I bet he's like a
wanted me to
priest
go
or
to
something.
Sumeru
That
City
kid's
to
like
assist
brown
them with
nosing
the
him.
project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
If I ever pull Tainari or that fire sword girl who everyone doesn't like, I probably will use them, even though I want to do a 4-star only campaign. But I'll probably just use them for a little bit. Because he seems like he'd be a pretty cool potential DPS. And the fire girl, greatsword, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to make an HP character DPS, because I have the water spear girl with the shield, and I've been wanting this entire time a character with a shield, but I don't know how to make her work. Most people just say, just slap a 5-star weapon, and then you'll be fine. I'm like, ugh, come on. I don't know. Maybe I might do it. I don't know. But then I have to grind her to level 90. And her materials to gather is so annoying. Especially I don't have a character to like mark resources on the map.
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh?
I hope
What
it's
is
that.
it?
I hope it's that thing that I need to explore the world. Cause I still have to look up some mechanics and I don't understand. But I know there's some key items that I need to explore. I don't really know specifically what it is.
It's called an Akasha Terminal.
Never mind.
It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom.
Is it that earpiece cell phone thing I saw in some people's ear?
Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Kale.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell,
And
good luck to you
and
both.
to think at the very beginning of this, they were saying, "Oh, he's sus." But I knew better. There's no way they make a sus character playable. I mean, look at, I forgot what's her name from Inazuma, the fire Fatui. Like I would have summoned for her if she was a summonable character. But hey, like Shio is sus, but he's not bad, you know? I mean, he's
I've been
badass
waiting for you
handsome.
two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
We'll be back to see you, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend.
I mean, it's
Not
understandable.
some girl that needs your sympathy.
It's personal reasons.
But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Exactly. Because my friend has peanut allergies, so I gotta keep a lookout for that.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you. Oh? What is it?
Is it food?
It's my recipe for pita
Yep.
pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
You know, I like how here they have like multiple Forest Ranger, and in Mondstadt they only have Amber. But I guess maybe in the background there's like multiple Outrider Knights. But it feels like it's only Amber, and mostly the other knights just stand around near the castle, right? Yeah, because I don't really see them anywhere else except for that one guy who, I forgot what he did. He got left behind, so he's been hiding out in the field. Oh, wait, and there's some station at the ice place too. Did we do this one? Wait, there's a star here. Where? Wait, is that on top of this tree? Oh man, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. So to grab, isn't it? Oh wait, there's a chest here.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Yep, it was. Come on, tree. Alright, so next we go to the village. I guess I can go here and then go here from there. No, wait, I have one here. Unless this is underground. I know I'm missing like 3 teleporters or something around here, like because they're like in secret places or something. Oh man, the frames. See, they all have that cell phone earpiece thingy majiggy.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Isn't it obvious? We don't have the earpiece thing.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
So it's like the internet? Or it's like Wikipedia, they all have access to it? Like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata made the Wikipedia, and now well, yeah, it was her legacy. Now she's sharing it with all the world and asking for a donation once in a while.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
Damn, I've been noticing some frames drop lately. I guess my PC's can't handle Genshin
I should
anymore.
mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Because it has better Wi-Fi?
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
So, like... Oh.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Oh, so you don't have... What was that? Oh wait, she gets one too?
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what
Jesus,
we
it's
wanna
like a
know.
game.
And bam! You
Maybe
get
we are in the world
Oh,
Sword Art
that'll
Online.
come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity.
Okay, that's
from
what we
within
heard
some
before.
scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana.
What is that pyramid thing that looks like it's
Pretty similar to
pulling
what
stuff out of
Kali
the
was
sky?
telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything.
Huh? The same happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Bad feeling.
Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Asha something else. Maybe I'll directly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think, why doesn't the Asha answer my question? Think, Lord, Lesser Lord. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
Think, why doesn't the Asha answer my question? A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Asha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Asha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experience, and other demographics. Huh.
Could it be because
It's like a
we're
better internet.
outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Think, Greater Lord Rakadivata. Many bright dots of light appear in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feeling of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, anxiety comes to my mind. Seems to be what people somewhere feels about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's
I still have 160.
Watch out for pickpockets.
Is that all, Paimon? Alright. Then I probably should stop here then. So, we got some more. Now, before I say it was like, is this like Sword Art Online? Now it feels like Inception plus Sword Art Online. Because we're in like a world with... Kind of feels like we're in the game with the visor thing on. But also, it also feels weird because the Archon created the internet. And now they made a better internet, but you can only access it within cities with better Wi-Fi, unless you're in the boonies or countryside. So I wonder how, well, maybe I feel like maybe the story is gonna be like, because you know there's gonna be some Fatui or Abyss Order. Maybe it's gonna be like, oh, where the people have to take better care of themselves. Because they depend too much on the internet. Because the Fatui or Abyss Orders probably will lock the internet or lock them out of it. And we use it against them. And then they have to learn a way to live without it. Or not like depend on it too much. So I feel like that could be a thing. But then again, this is their Archon quest line. So, well, they said they have the lesser Archon. So it's they're probably gonna do it by taking her as hostage since she's like still a child or whatever. Like, I feel like she's not like Venti or Zhongli or Raiden level of strength because she's like the goddess of wisdom or god of wisdom. So I'm not sure if she has like any fighting capabilities to defend herself. But then again, she could have knights or scholars to protect her or something. So I feel like that could be a thing. But I don't know. I guess we'll see as we progress on. But so far, the scholar people seems pretty sus to me, honestly. Like, oh, I can't tell you how long you be staying or what you're going to be doing. We just need you to come with us. That sounds pretty sus and sketchy. But I guess we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time when we continue Chapter 3.